on the activities of a cryptocurrency entity that hit the streets of Nairobi yesterday in what now is turning out to be an illegal exercise of collecting personal data of unsuspecting Kenyans. After its department spoke at cross purposes, the government has now suspended the activities of the Worldcoin over the move by the cryptocurrency platform to collect sensitive biometric data of Kenyans in exchange of a promise of a financial stipend. Interior Cabinet Secretary Prof Kithure Kindiki declared the ban in an afternoon as the Communication Authority and the Office of Data Protection Commissioner raised questions as to the safety of citizens' data in the hands of private entities. Officers at the Directorate of Criminal Investigations have been questioning two representatives of Worldcoin. This comes as the terms of privacy by Worldcoin emerged that could open Kenyans to limitless data exploitation by the nascent cryptocurrency platform. We begin our broadcast with our very own Sam Gituku.
Interior Cabinet Secretary Prof Kithure Kindiki issued the statement following days of frenzied activity that saw several thousands of Kenyans trooping to the KICC to enlist in the Worldcoin platform, majorly driven by the promise of a stipend of up to $58, equivalent to just over 8,000 shillings. Kindiki says the government has suspended activities of Worldcoin and any other entity that may be similarly engaging the people of Kenya until relevant public agencies certify the absence of any risks to the general public. The action coming after continued pressure from various stakeholders. In a joint statement, Communications Authority Director General Ezra Chiloba and Data Commissioner Immaculate Kasait said that there are issues of concern, that there lacks clarity as to the security and storage of the collected sensitive data, the oddity of a monetary inducement for the consent of subscribers, the uncertainty as to the consumer protection on cryptocurrency and related ICT services. Other concerns as to the cybersecurity safeguards taken by Worldcoin and the lack of a framework to govern massive citizens' data in private hands. A perusal into the Worldcoin website shows that for access to full services, a subscriber needs to provide their first and last name, their email address, phone number. They may need to allow Worldcoin to access their contacts in their address book. In their privacy notice, Worldcoin says they may use a third-party service provider to facilitate surveys about the subscribers' use of their services, and that the legal basis for processing this data is performance of the service under the user terms. Worldcoin, however, warned, stating that, please note, you, meaning the subscriber, is responsible for ensuring that sharing their contacts information complies with applicable laws, in this case, Kenyan laws. Worldcoin indicates that there are more areas that may need to be shared. They include the location information for a user. It could be the GPS location, IP addresses, cell tower information, Wi-Fi access points, and if they transact on the platforms, they may need to allow access to business emails, the phone numbers, and a government identity document in the spirit of knowing your customer. For peer-to-peer marketplace, the cryptocurrency platform indicates that if a user is trading in world tokens, apart from their contact details, their account number may be required and goes ahead to cite M-Pesa details as an example. The website states that world tokens are not intended to be available for use, purchase, or access by U.S. persons, including U.S. citizens, residents, or persons in the U.S. They say, we do not make Worldcoin available to such U.S. persons. Manyata MP John Mukunji requested for a statement from the Cabinet Secretaries of Interior and ICT, causing heated debate in Parliament.
Who authorized the biometric data collection by Worldcoin, and were the correct procedures followed, Honorable Speaker?
And even the cautionary statement being given by the Data Commissioner is a little bit too late, because they should have known before they set up camp at KICC.
Kindiki, Kithure, and Owalo have already differed on the matter of Worldcoin. So who do we believe? Who will the public believe? Is it Kindiki, Kithure, or Eliud Owalo?
how on earth would a foreigner walk into our country and start mining data from our citizens without license or without recourse to any law or authority? I think as leader of majority in the House, you have a cardinal duty to ensure that the ministers responsible bring cogent explanation to this House.
As of Wednesday evening, over 2 million people had signed up to the Worldcoin globally. Subscribers in 34 countries had been taken through the OP verification, meaning taking their iris biometric details, while users in 120 countries had had their world IDs verified. In the last 7 days, 561,000 new accounts have been created. CS Kindiki says the various agencies have commenced investigations to establish the authenticity and legality of their activities, the safety and protection of the data being harvested, and how the harvesters intend to use the data. Sam Kithure Kindiki, TV, Nairobi.